Saved your life?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's probably kept me alive and out of jail because I was told by the one band that I got signed to an international company at that time. We were going through our drug phases, and I was having a little bit of a hard time, staying normal and being conscious and making the right decisions. And I was told if I couldn't get it together, I would be out of the band, and it straightened me right out.
Awesome. And what was your favorite performance that you've ever done and why?
This one's good. It was my youngest son Donald's 8th grade talent show. And the reason why is I really didn't even play guitar. I played bass. He had a band that he was putting together that was going to play at this talent show, and his music teacher was, another local musician. And when I volunteered to play bass when their bass player quit, he told everybody in the school, made an announcement that I would be playing. And I had been on tour with Lou Gramm for, 5, 10 years, did gold albums with him and had a good track record. So they sold 500 tickets to this show and packed out the auditorium. And I had one of my students actually was playing guitar, Timmy. My son had to sing and do lead vocals. He was usually the drummer, and we hired a drummer who I had in a band, D-Drive at the time, that was a famous guy in town, and we did 2 songs, and I've never heard that much screaming other than watching videos of old Beatle concerts. It was the most amazing gig I've ever done.
That's awesome. Who have you performed with?
I've performed with Lou Gramm from Foreigner, Lou Grammatico. That was my first national act and signing to Capitol Records, and we were the first act signed to Chrysalis Records. Eddie Money, Mickey Thomas, Hall & Oates, Kiss, Carmine Appice. I just actually did a couple songs with him. Joe Retta, who was with the Sweet. List is long, but those are the memorable ones that I
What
really,
did you learn on tour?
I learned how to communicate with people by playing, only given an hour or 2 of time to do it, and how to be patient in traveling, because the traveling was actually 80% of the work. I mean, for one show, if you were doing a show, you travel for 20, 30 hours to get to the show. You see the airport, you see the venue, you see the hotel, then you see the same thing in reverse, and you've put maybe 3 or 4 days into traveling, and you played for 2 hours. So I had to be patient.